Okay, so let's work on making these two images blend a little bit. Right now, it looks like I took a pair of scissors, cut around the toucan's head, and taped it onto the giraffe's head, and that's not the look we are going for. So what we do to blend this well is play around with our brushes and the size of the brush and the opacity. So right now, I'm on a brush. In my layers panel, I have the mask selected. So right now it's at white, which means I can, paint back on using the X key. I'm going to flip it back to black. And of course you're going to spend more time on this. But I want to focus on like this area right here. Right now it's like boom, boom, like a pair of scissors cut it out. And that's because I'm on a hard round brush with 100% opacity. So my brush is going to use this same style. So I'm going to switch to a soft round. To do that, I just clicked on this drop down. I have to be on the brush tool, use the drop down, and I'm going to go under general brushes. There are tons of brushes you can play around with. We're just going to kind of play with this one. Soft round. So that's going to make our edges a little bit softer. But then also I'm going to play around with the opacity. So right now it's at 100%, which means it's full opacity. I'm going to go down to like even less. And just kind of really get those edges. So it's, oh there, you can zoom in a little. And I don't like how much this is showing, so I'm going to flip it back to white and paint that part back on. Flip it back up to 100%. So at 100% opacity, even with a soft brush, you're going to get a soft edge. See how it's coming together a little bit more? And you can kind of, this is why we like the mask, because I decided, you know what, I kind of want a little bit more. I don't have to blend it right at the head. I can blend it a little bit more down here. So I'm going to change this back down to 30-ish%. Switch to black. There we go. See how it's a softer edge now, and that's kind of the look I'm going for with the neck. I'm going to go back in and fix the beak and the head, but right at the neck, I want it to blend a little bit softer. So changing it to a softer brush and less opacity is going to do that.